our predictions here. We've got Mike Ditka versus Jeff Carr. Jeff Carr's in a great shape right now. Dicka's lost 3 games in a row. Carr gonna roll the dice with Aaron Rodgers, although he just traded for Dak Prescott for going for Thursday night. Holy fucking shit. Ditka, though, he's got 2 guys on prime time Sunday night, Monday night. He's got Justin Jefferson following it up on a Monday night game with Patrick Mahomes. Can the Chiefs rebound? I think they do. They win by 7 points over the Turd. Okay, for the next game, we've got Steve Buscemi Harvey versus Adam Schefter's himself. We got more primetime games, primetime fucking galore. I'm going to be jizzing my pants watching all of these games. Scott's got crazy shit happening. He's got a Monday night game with Tyreek Hill. I think he's going to score a lot of points. But the primetime games of Adam Schefter's with Aaron Jones on Thursday night and Sunday night, Kirk Cousins, new quarterback for Adam. He's going to win by 8 points. Adam going to get a much-needed victory while Scott continues to slide in the division. The third game, holy shit, look at this one. We've got a big Gil's grandma, cooks himself, Jeff Hedges, who's currently sitting in first place, fresh off a $75 victory. What's he going to spend it on? Probably more porn magazines. He's facing Dave Bailey. Got a much-needed victory. Has this one got any fucking primetime games? I don't know. But all I know is Jeff Hedges is going to win by 11 points. Let's get us to the next game. All right, then the next one, we've got BJ. A tough loss for BJ. He's slid all the way to the bottom of the division almost, but Lawson is in almost very last place. His team's in free fall. He's trading everybody away. I don't think he's going to score any points in this game, and then ultimately BJ's going to get the victory because BJ's got Matt Stafford. He's got Christian Kirk going tomorrow night, and then Lawson's going to roll the dice with Greg Zerline. Sunday night game. I think he misses some important field goals, maybe 15 of them, and that's why he loses. And that brings us to the game of the week. Of course, we're going to do it a new trend. David Pemberton is going to be the game of the week every single week. Jimmer, I hate your guts, but I'm going to root for you this week. I think you get a 1-point victory over local fat kid Dave Pemberton. I need to catch him in the division. That's all I got for this one.
And a new segment we have here on That's So Raven. The Reverse the Curse has become very real. Justin, is it 3 games in a row that you've lost or just 2?
I believe 3 games in a row, but I'm still 3rd in overall points and 2nd in my division, so I'm still sitting pretty.
So we're already 1 episode in, but we're going to start from the beginning. Dick, give us a little review of the first episode of That's So Raven. What is it about?
All right, so basically what happens is everybody's in school together, and her friends telling her about this guy that doesn't smell so good, and then she has a vision that she knows he doesn't smell very good, and then all of a sudden she's put into a really terrible spot where she's basically like his partner on a project. He comes over, he puts his arm around her, he's smelling like shit, he's got real bad BO, and then all of a sudden, she's saying that she's got better hamsters that smell better than the guy, and then it's just a nightmare because she feels bad. She doesn't want to be the bad guy, but she's got to tell him, dude, you smell like garbage. And that's basically the first episode of That's So Raven.
Right on. That following up, did you ever do a very fancy science project back in the day? If so, what?
Very fancy science project. No, I did not.
I did one about toilet paper where I was testing toilet paper if 2-ply was better than 1-ply. And I think we all know the answer to this. Would I rather have sandpaper or 2-ply? It's 2-ply all day, baby. All right, we're bringing in the bomb with James Weingen losing last week. Gonna get us started though straight into Manatee. Let's get into it, James.
This week in Manatee, we had a Monday night miracle for Mr. Jimmy Weingen, Mr. Jimmer, and a Monday night terrible night for Justin. We went into Monday night, he was down 19 points. DK Metcalf scored 14 on the second play of the game, and then only 2 more after that at the very end of the game. And then Mahomes for Justin, where was he? He hasn't scored a touchdown for the first time in, I think they said 2019. Mahomes is out, the worst quarterback in the league. And of course, Justin's reaction to it all, getting beat by me on Monday night.
All right, let's get into it. We had a big trade that just went down. We had player A versus player B. Gonna need some participation from you. Which player would you guys rather have? Player A had 29 points his first game, 20 points the next game, 22, 28. Player B, honestly, it just looks identical. It looks like there's genuinely no difference.
There really is no difference.
There is no difference. This is the dumbest trade of all time. It's Dak Prescott and Aaron Rodgers. What are we doing here? Following that up, which player would you rather have, McKissick or Barkley? One has upside, one fills your roster spot for maybe a day or two. This is insanity. What are we doing here, folks? All right, we're going to get into free parking. It's a tie for 3-3 wins. Who's going to win the Jordy Nelson helmet end of year? Justin, you picked the Miami Dolphins. Why'd you pick the Dolphins?
I picked the Dolphins because we attacked shitty defenses this week, and I'm banking on maybe Buffalo Bills continuing to struggle. That's probably not going to happen, though. I mean, Bills is going to score 40 points. I'm really just banking on a defensive touchdown.
I am banking straight on the Arizona Cardinals throwing one pick straight to my boy Jair Alexander for a tutty. James, you sound like you're struggling over there. Why'd you pick the Vikings team?
I don't know. I really don't care.
You dying?
I'm dying.
Okay, going down to Eli Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees. They ran for 505 yards for the New Orleans Saints. Speaking of, he threw it to Benjamin Watson for 147 yards. That's right, a touchdown as well. Julio Jones, 162 yards, and Demaryius Thomas, 168 yards. Week 8, 2015. Following that, we're going to end it at the last bit. Guys, would you rather make the trade for McKissick for Barkley or Tolbert for Calvin Johnson?
Tolbert for Calvin Johnson, because that was my trade.
I would say Tolbert for Calvin Johnson as well. Justin, wait up.
I agree with that because that was years ago, so I'd rather do something that wouldn't affect me.
That's all, folks.
He's like cranky. Your phone's alive.
Oh, Dad, do I play?
One play.
Yeah.
4th and 28.
4th and
They don't
28.
go to DK.
Oh my god.
I don't know
Doesn't
what they're
even need the
doing.
first down. You just need him to play the prevent defense.
Justin, dude, the lateral is in play. The lateral is in play.
They're gonna let. He's gonna get a dump off pass. Watch.
Right, dump off pass coming.
It could be Lockett though.
Could be Lockett.
Could
He's
be
fast.
Lockett.
Might want somebody with speed. They're going to the outs too.
But then if he laterals it, oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
No way. No way.
No. Oh. God.
Oh, it was the DK. It was the DK.
Oh, James. Oh.
Oh my god.
How did you dodge that bullet?
Wow.
is real.
The reverse the
real.
curse. 99 more episodes, Justin. He laughed.
He's out.
James, how you
It
feeling?
was him too. Oh my
Yes.
Lawson.